Hey everybody, Scott Holden here. Before we get started with the show, I just want to take a minute to tell you where you can find us out on the interwebs. That's right. First, you can find us at thatmanonfatman.com. That's right, thatmanonfatman.com. It's the central hub and the place where you can find links to all the other stuff I'm about to tell you about. So we're on Twitter. You can find us there at thatmanonfatman. We are also on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, so it's facebook.com/thatmanonfatman. We're also on YouTube. On YouTube, you can find us at youtube.com/thatmanonfatman podcast. We are also on Instagram, where we're thatmanonfatman. And I believe we're even on, Snapchat, as That Man on Fat Man. So you can pretty much find us on That Man on Fat Man everywhere on the internet. Please friend us. Also, if you're an iTunes subscriber, please go and give us a review. It's very helpful. It's one of the best things you can do for any show that you enjoy. So leave us a review on iTunes. If you listen on Stitcher, we're also there. We're also on SoundCloud. So check those out, and we appreciate it. And now, we hope you enjoy the show.
This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and I want to urge you to make a generous donation to the Wayne Foundation so we can stop the sexual trafficking of children. Do it, or I'll find you.
And don't forget to check out our good friend of the show, Mark Live, over at chundertunes.com for all your podcast animation needs. That Man on Fat Man is recorded with a Zoom H6 handy recorder. Zoom. For creators.
Disclaimer. The show you're about to experience is for entertainment purposes only. The hosts use mature language and conversation just like in most of life. If you're too uptight, this might not be for you. All that said, we really do hope you enjoy the show. But if you don't enjoy it, expect a nice big shipment of my joyous Joker juice on your doorstep in the very near future. Toodles!
As the world's biggest Kevin Smith fan, I appreciate the fact that somebody finally made a podcast about that interesting motherfucker. So yes, you absolutely did the right thing. I know it's kind of gross for me to be like, yes, doing a Kevin Smith podcast was fucking smart. Yeah. But I do feel like it was smart. I appreciate it. I think you were right to do that.
Okay. What has two thumbs and is a huge fan of Kevin Smith? That man!
What are we going to do about the Pancake Master?
We need a costumed vigilante is what we need. Justice can't be served unless it's being fought outside the system.
Here's what we're going to do, eh?
Oh, shit. It's that man. Who is he? He's that man. He's talking. What should we do?
Oh, there he goes by in the Thatmobile.
The what? That mobile, his car. Go get him, that man.
Well, once upon a time, a regular man read a book written by the Fat Man. Tough shit, written by old Kev Smith. Kev said go out and start a podcast, and so I did, and I had a real blast. But my obsession was driving my co-host nuts. Didn't want to bring the podcast down. Needed Porkchop Murphy to hang around. So I created a new show with one heck of a plan, and I'd call that show That Man on Fat Man, because we're going to chat about Kevin Smith. That's right, let's talk about old Kev Smith. Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode 3-8 of That Man on Fat Man. I am Scott Holden, and with me here in that cave is none other than producer extraordinaire and co-host Gene Holden.
Hi, guys.
And we are here with you for another show. But first, I want to jump right into the Smedlines. Hello.
This is Ben from the blog Indie Mac User with the Smedlines Roundup for the 18th of April 2016. In a series of tweets this week, Kevin Smith has teased about a meeting on the Warner Brothers lot where he made a big pitch. So we don't know if this is for a movie or a TV show, but he's definitely been pitching something, and according to his tweets, the meeting seemed to go well. So look out for more news on that, hopefully. It was revealed this week that Kevin has made an application to the Saskatchewan local authorities in Canada for a grant for the filming of the new film, Moose Jaws. So this shows that production is moving ahead for this year in Canada. Also this week, the horror anthology film Holidays, which features a Halloween segment directed by Kevin, comes out this week on Friday the 22nd of April for a limited theatrical release in the USA, so check this out.
And there you have this week's Smedlines with our buddy Ben Gumry, also known as @IndieMacUser, out on the Twitters. You can also check out his site at smedlines.com. It'll take you to his blog. And we thank him for another week.
Yes, we do.
Of Smedlines. All right. Well, crazy week this week.
Yeah.
Crazy week. Yeah, I mean, as we sit here and record what we like to call our wraparounds, it's very late on Sunday night.
Yeah.
We have just spent most of the day in Astoria, Queens.
Yes.
With the good folks over at
Keith and the Girl.
Keith and the Girl, yes. Thank you. I'm just trying to get you back in here. I see you.
I'm here.
It's late, so Jean's a little on the tiredy side. So
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So we had a big, long day.
Yeah, we did.
And we also realized, oh, shoot, tomorrow is another big day. It's a marathon day.
Tomorrow's a really big day.
We finally get to a film with Frank Conniff.
Right.
I mean, there's been a hassle getting that going.
Right.
Just because of logistics.
Yep.
And we're finally having that tomorrow. And we're also recording.
It's a good thing we're not going Tuesday. I had thought of that.
Yeah, I know. It's election day.
Oh
or primary day.
Primary day.
In the city.
In the city.
Today there was a rally that definitely caused some traffic issues, which was a pain in the ass going into
I think it was the Bernie rally.
Yeah, I think so too.
People are rallying for the man.
Yeah, and so tomorrow we're also going to be filming with Lady Parts Justice.
Yes.
Where they also have a podcast called Repro Madness. It's a very, very pro-feminist, pro-choice, pro-female birthrights, and that kind of website. So
just
podcast.
keeping women in touch with the what's out there for them.
Yes. All right. Well, so that's what we did today,
right?
And that's what we're up to tomorrow. And so today's show is a little different, a little more interesting than normal.
Yeah.
Like for instance, we probably don't sound like we're on our A game already.
Yeah.
I know it'll simply get us right back into getting things going here.
Doch Jeldinle Anal natrach Urfas bethad Doch Jeldinle Anal natrach Urfas bethad Doch Jeldinle.
There you go.
Wow. I feel like cleansed or something.
I just realized why we were having some minor sound issues up front.
Why?
The speakers were on. Causing a little feedbacky. Okay. I was like, what's going on? I keep hearing these little tingy noises.
Yeah.
So, well, that's been solved.
Wow, I feel better already after hearing that.
Actually, it sounds like you've been sleeping here.
No, I'm not.
You're not? Are you sure?
I'm awake. I'm perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I dreamt of the dragon. I have awoken him. Can't you see all around you the dragon's breath?
Ah. I still love dragons.
Shall I tell you what's out there?
Yes, please.
The dragon. A beast of such power that if you were to see it whole and all complete in a single glance, it would burn you to cinders.
Where is it?
It is everywhere. It is everything. Its scales glisten in the bark of trees. Its roar is heard in the wind, and its forked tongue strikes like... Oh, like lightning. Yes, that's it.
How can I... What should I... Must I...
Do nothing. Be still. Sleep. Rest in the arms of the dragon.
Oh.
But not Gene. You have to stay awake.
No, I want to rest in the arms of the dragon. I love the...
So, yeah, last week, as you know, we were reminiscing a little bit about Excalibur, so
Yeah.
I had to go out and pull some sounds from that awesome... I just love the guy who plays Merlin in that.
He's
and
so good.
his delivery. And the reason we were talking about Excalibur is because we all came to the realization... The one thing that we did like about Batman versus Superman is that his family, before they got killed, saw Excalibur.
Yes.
So, and we thought that was a good sign. So, there you go.
Very cool.
So today we filmed with Keith and the girl. Now, for those who
we
don't
did.
know, this show they've been around since they started podcasting in 2005. So before it was even called podcasting, really.
Right.
I don't think the term really percolated out until about 2006, 2007, maybe.
Wow.
Maybe? I don't know. No, because there was definitely iPods then. And that's where the term came from.
Okay.
But it wasn't like...
I didn't realize they were doing it as long as they were.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I knew that they were one of the...
You knew.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm
Yeah.
so glad they're on the show.
Yes, me too. It was great.
So glad they're in the film.
They're so great, too. You can just tell that they've been doing it a while. They're
Yeah. And
they're so together, and
Yeah, their show they're a 5-day-a-week show.
5 day a week.
It's all they do, and it's their thing. And,
Woohoo!
yeah, I think we definitely got along.
Yes. We did get along.
They're of the same sort of, I don't know, mindset.
I know. It's so nice.
Much more progressive thinking.
I love
much
the
more,
city area, just a cool vibe.
Now, we were in their studio, and we recorded our interview with them. But since we're in their studio, we are very out of sorts. And at least I am. I was very off my game. However, as we settled in, it was, I think, a really good interview.
Yeah.
However, I mean, some folks may, I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the way, we decided that we were going to reveal a little bit more about ourselves than we originally anticipated. But,
yeah.
I mean, it just felt right. And
I can't even tell you where the point is, just because it just kind of started happening and
and we went with it.
Unfolding, and we just kind of went with it and just kind of rode the wave. And
and the feeling is like it happened because it was time. It was meant to happen. I mean, I'd always planned Risk for being the place for this, but
it seems like the right kind of thing to.
Yeah, and as Keith said after the fact, well, it is your show, so what better?
It is.
And I guess it's their energy that really, helped coax it out.
Yeah, I mean,
it felt like a safe space.
It was a safe place.
Yeah. So,
and you don't always get that vibe.
Yeah.
You don't always get. But I think because we weren't in our norm.
Yeah.
Our spot.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It just seemed like things were just going in odd places anyway. So why not just let it go where it's going to go?
Yeah. So, I mean, what you're about to hear is probably one of the better shows of us being interviewed.
Yeah.
I mean, it reminded me of Jay Miller when he was on, because he likes to turn the interview.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I did not mind, because in their studio, I felt like their guest.
It really felt that way.
Yeah. So.
But they never asked us to be on their show, so we're not
their guests. Yeah. I even joke at one point. I say, "I bet you want the show now," or "I bet you're wishing this is a show for tomorrow now." Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
They can have it too if they want.
Yeah. But I'm sure they'll promote it a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, so I guess without any further ado, we'll talk a little bit more about this on the back end and maybe
Yes.
give you a little more explanation.
Yes.
But right now we just sort of want to bait the hook and, just let you know.
Enjoy it because they're very, very funny.
Yeah.
And
Oh, fucking.
they're so cool. And Keith is
Keith,
hysterical.
his zingers, as I was
So
telling Gene, they're very fast timed. They're perfectly timed. He's got great timing. But what's better is they're always not the obvious. They're always sort of a little off of the obvious. And
Chemda,
I find genius in that.
And Chemda is so funny, like in her own right.
Yeah.
She also
She's like a moral probe.
Yeah, Keith, like there were moments when he just like cracked her the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like big time. It was just really funny.
Oh, you know what I like? I felt like everybody cracked each other up in this show. I mean, there's moments where everybody cracked each other up. I like that.
I was noticing their thing because I'd never seen them together before, so I just kind of
never saw them work.
Yeah, it was cool to watch because he was really making her laugh really hard. It was funny.
Yeah,
it's cool. I liked it.
It was a good time, and you get to hear me a little awkward, and you get to hear all kinds of interesting stuff. So
you a little awkward.
I guess we'll all be ready to be judged after this.
Yes.
See how much of our audience sticks around.
Yeah. Well, judgy or not, I love you guys. So.
Yes. So without any further ado, we're going to turn it over to our interview with Keith and the girl. All right. Hey, everybody. And we're here. Actually, we're so out of sorts. We're totally in a different studio. We're sitting here in... Do you guys have a name for this?
The Keith and the Girl Studios.
That's all you call it?
Yes.
In Astoria,
ours
Queens.
is the That Cave. We have to brand everything with silly titles. And we're sitting here with Keith and the girl. I'm sure many of you out there have already heard of them, but they're some of the oldest podcasters out there. Not in terms of age.
Yeah, phrasing it as the oldest people alive.
In terms of length of show and impressiveness of longevity.
Yes.
Ooh, that sounds so much better.
Yes. Size matters.
There you go.
So, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's very fun to be here in my studio. Thank you.
Yeah. Really easy for you guys.
It's convenient.
The commute was nice.
We've been doing Keith and the Girl for over 11 years. And it's a good time.
Well, I'm very glad that you guys would allow us to have you on our show.
Absolutely.
And we thank you for filming with us as well, because we just filmed with these folks for What's a Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
How'd we do?
You guys did very well.
Okay. Who did better?
Let's see.
That's usually Keith's question. I beat him to it.
Oh, of the two of you?
Yeah.
Or you're not saying compared to all the other people we've interviewed?
Oh, okay. I mean, whatever. Do you?
To tell you the truth, one of the first interview we did is probably what stands out so much with me. And
you can't mess with someone's first.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. When we broke our cherry.
How's the movie going so far?
The movie is going terrifically.
No, we're on their show.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah. At this point, I feel so out of my element.
Really?
It's so, because I got the board and I have all the toys. I just feel like a guest.
Why don't you ask them about them?
You could speak directly to us.
Yeah.
We allow women to speak here.
Yeah, please.
Tell us about yourselves. Yes.
Oh shit! I didn't know she was going to ask that. Somebody let the woman speak.
Just tell us.
My name's Chemda.
She's the girl.
I'm the girl. I was born in Israel. I was raised in Queens. And Keith and I met, I think, probably 14 years ago at this point.
Sounds right.
Yeah. And we've been podcasting together for over 11 years now.
Nice.
And that's Keith. Anyway, what about you guys?
And you guys had the very interesting experience of starting out as a couple and then breaking up through your show.
Yeah, we decided to date so that, when the show has a lull, we could just break up.
How'd that work out?
Pauses are allowed, Hunt. It's their show.
Oh, okay.
Don't feel awkward.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, please. The longer, the better. Longest, most awkward pause was definitely with Jay Miller.
Yeah.
You guys know Jay?
I'm going to say I know everybody you bring up. How about that?
Okay.
Everybody knows Jay Miller.
Well, I'm not here to hurt feelings.
Everybody knows Jay Miller.
Do you know Jay Miller?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows Jay Miller.
We dated the same people.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say you dated Jay Miller, which is even better.
Well, let me
That'd be interesting to find out. I mean,
I'm looking at pictures. I did.
I knew you'd remember him.
he's producer for Impractical Jokers.
Yeah. I know. There's another Jay Miller plays hockey, I think.
Yes,
That's
there
what
is.
That's what I'm going to guess.
Yeah, that's right. And if you tweet him, you're not tweeting Jay Miller.
No, I learned the hard way.
Oh, so you do know Jay Miller.
Very embarrassing.
We got there.
Yes.
I'm so out of sorts. I just don't know what to do here.
Well, we need to ask about them.
Yeah, we
because
do.
people
Ask me how my life has been.
And
Jen.
tell us about you.
I feel much better talking about them as if they're not in the room.
This is awesome.
Like as though they're freakish
so you feel
characters
weird.
that we don't have.
You feel weird that they're here.
No, I feel weird being not in control. I guess I have control issues after all.
You want us to give you like a button to press every here and again?
Do you want to?
A fuck you switch?
I will honestly switch you places.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
No, if I got behind there, I would just start
Pressing
surfing your
shit.
porn and stuff. And just be like, would you really want me back there? What could I pull up?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can't tell if you're really just asking.
I'm kidding.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
I don't want to look at your porn.
Okay.
Not really.
I get good stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Favorite site?
I'm a classic YouPorn red tube kind of guy, and I have to stay away from choking. I don't. Remember when a blowjob was like nice?
Oh yeah. That's true. That is true. There is the trend to make a lot of noise.
That's too much for me.
And a lot of spit.
Yeah.
A lot of spit.
You know, for a guy who's trying to avoid it, he seems to watch it a lot.
Yeah, really. And
it's like a pop-up almost. It's like, no, I was just trying to see a nice blowjob. They're holding onto the handles on her face.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, why? How is that enjoyable?
It's not. It's a trick.
And usually their eye makeup is very smeared. And, yeah.
It's a trick from big porn. And I'm not falling for it. I don't know the end game, but I don't like it.
The government wants us to believe that that's good porn.
That's right.
I have to obligatorily ask this, and I'm almost afraid because there were some
Yes.
comments beforehand.
Okay.
Kevin Smith, where you guys stand on the man?
You know what? I don't like him at all. This is why this show is so odd to be on.
It's so uncomfortable, right?
I do like Kevin Smith. What's funny to me, though, is that at this point in time, he's still considered this underdog.
Really? How so?
You don't think he is? Like
Like as an independent.
as an independent
Right.
guy that we're all rooting for. Like, oh, he's going to
Hope he
direct
makes it.
Superman. I hope he makes
Hope
it.
he makes it.
Really? You think that?
I do think that. I think his
wow.
fans think that too. It's the,
Like he's still like he shldn't be the underdog anymore, or he's already made it.
I don't right exactly.
He's
I
already
think-
made it. Why does he feel like he's still
Yes,
trying
the latter. Yeah,
the latter?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings on that. I think
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I'm not
Like if
him. I can't speak for him authoritatively.
like if he won an award for best directing, you would be like, wouldn't you think? Oh my God, what? Or would you be like, well, of course Scorsese should win this.
You know what I think
Right.
it is? A
You know
lot
what
of,
I mean?
A lot
And
of
there he
people don't see the process for a Scorsese or other people. And with Kevin, you saw from the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
You know, you saw his independent films, but
He's
they-
more transparent. When I said Scorsese, I mean like looking at Kevin Smith as if he's somebody that like, yeah, of course he would win best director.
Right.
But you would be, I think, a little surprised, and you would be extra thrilled.
Right.
Yeah.
If he won best.
Yes.
Right.
I think because we associate him with, I think, some of the stuff that like helped us become adults or like,
okay.
you know, helped us get through like some like high school, college,
Right.
early 20s,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And when we were struggling, he was struggling. And I think that's a huge deal. And that's why I
you
think
feel a connection.
yeah, so he'll always be our independent guy, you
It's
know,
true. It's true.
because we followed his career. But I'm sure that there's some people who know Scorsese like that. Like they saw his first film, it didn't get any traction, but you know, we saw Poor Lighting with him. We saw him grow as an artist, you know,
Right.
in lots of ways.
Yeah, in lots of ways. It's true.
Are we worried about his health?
Kevin?
Not so
No,
much.
your dad. Yes, Kevin.
Yeah, of course we're worried about his health. He should live forever.
What do you mean? I don't know. I think he's gaining some weight. How so? All right, someone's in denial over here.
Actually, he just lost 85 pounds, sir.
All right.
Yeah,
I know
he did.
because I lost 40.
Did you really?
Yeah, he quit sugar. And I never would have, you know, I just didn't put two and two together. And
Right.
What's the big thing you had to give up?
sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah.
I was eating it by the bowl.
Dude, I went through a fucking withdrawal.
But like, is it candy? Like, what don't we realize that
Well,
sugar?
it is.
Everything. It's in everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. It's the added sugar. And
Right.
he
Like
saw
I know soda and stuff like that. What is there something we're not seeing, like corn?
pick up any American processed
Right.
food and look at it. If it has sugar added, generally you shouldn't eat it.
Okay.
That's the theory.
Just so you know, that pizza that you're eating,
There's probably
definitely no sugar added.
Right. I looked on the bottom.
There's nothing.
It didn't list any sugar on the crust.
It's probably low. It's probably low sugar.
Yeah. That bread is probably going to turn right into muscle.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Point being, all I know is I can't argue with results, and all I did was remove sugar and
course.
avoid foods with sugar added, and I ended up losing 40 pounds.
It's amazing. It took me a long time to understand how serious people were being about this sugar carb situation. I don't cut things out because I know I can't handle it, and I'm gonna kill Keith. He'll be the first one to go. Because the proximity is just sick. But I didn't. You know when they say like it's bad for you, it's like, how bad could it be? Holy shit, it could be bad. Yeah. Like really, like cancer bad.
Yeah.
And the irony is what they're finding out now apparently is fat is not an issue. Like you can have all the butter, all that kind of stuff you want.
Not an issue at all, though. I feel like everything's an issue. Everything's an issue. Everything needs moderation. Yeah.
In excess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're saying that if you use the oils, the vegetable oils, that's essentially like you may as well put motor oil in your body. You're better off with the animal fats.
Well, when we were growing up, carbs was the biggest thing on the pyramid, right? Like shitty bread and cereals.
Yeah, like
Wonder bread.
Yeah.
It's a Wonder.
They were encouraging you to eat cereal and Wonder Bread.
Cap'n Crunch.
Oh, God. Peanut Butter Captain Crunch is the shit. I do not buy it
Peanut Butter Crunch.
because I don't know how to eat less than one box in a sitting.
So
Well, all cereal that way.
Yeah.
In all fairness,
Yeah.
I remember this food pyramid. And I don't remember Peanut Butter Captain Crunch being one of the...
Oh, how dare you. I remember being part of this daily breakfast or whatever, this nutritious breakfast.
With orange juice.
Yeah, with everything else.
Yeah, but
with all the healthy things.
They were pushing it. They were pushing it like it wasn't crack.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it totally is crack.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. They show a brain scan in this film. Like, they show brain scans of people. One person just did some sugar and one person just did some Coke. And the brain scan lights up exactly the same way.
So you might as well do cocaine.
Totally.
You might as well, if you're having too many Triscuits, do a couple lines of Coke. It's the same people. But you ever see these rats on Cocoa Puffs? It's the same shit.
Yeah.
But if you were fed cocaine every day in your food, would you know you were addicted? You know what I mean?
You'd be dead, so you didn't do the study by the time you turn 60.
But it's a controlled amount, sort of. But you know what? People are dying, without recognizing it. All of a sudden you go to the doctor and you have all these issues and you want to know where they came from. Yeah. Enjoy the Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. Yeah, Honestly, it's worth it. Really enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Oh, you guys did the story recently about the Starbucks barista who wrote
enjoy your diabetes.
Yeah.
He rates on a cup. Coincidentally, the guy
cup he wrote it.
Not on the person, but yeah, he wrote it on the cup.
How would a barista even do that? Like, can you come around, sir? I got to write something on your shirt.
Yeah, where were you thinking that it'd be worse than the cup you give to him?
She was thinking the receipt, actually.
I don't know, like a receipt.
That could be.
I thought that's what it was.
Right on the cup.
Oh my God.
Good.
Fat asshole.
Right. Enjoy your diabetes. The guy happens to have diabetes run in his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who doesn't, right?
I would have been like, how'd you know?
Yeah.
Well, why do you think that's going to be fun? When I think about it, a frappe is like 3 cakes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll be back. Thanks, Starbucks. This only cost me $10 a cup.
Right. Yes, sir. I'm the guy. I'm
It's
the
so
guy.
worth it.
Which is what I make an hour.
Right.
When I came up with this joke.
So you have to assume everybody was laughing at you. You might be of weight. Who knows? The guy comes back the next day. I'm the diabetes guy you were talking about all day. I'm back.
I'd be so excited.
And I brought my lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's called Star Johnson's.
Johnson. Nice pull. Why Johnson?
I was going for any name.
Okay.
And so I changed Starbucks to
Johnson.
I could have went Miller.
See, Johnson is Dick, unlike Smith. Smith just Smith.
It wasn't a lot of thought. And now I really just want to die.
I've been called out. First porn, now cock.
It could be worse.
Ow.
She's always there with a helpful thing. How you could have diabetes.
You could have diabetes.
I already do.
Yeah,
Do you?
Yeah, I'm a diabetic.
Yeah,
Is it
he's
in
diabetic.
remission?
Well, since we cut down on sugar,
Yeah.
it's definitely more manageable. That's for sure. But yeah.
I think my father has it. I don't know. We don't talk. But my in-law has it, and he has been so good for so long that it's not coming up anymore.
That happens.
That's really
but
great.
Yeah.
They also say it's inevitable. I mean, it is a progressive illness. So.
There's no cure for it, so it's basically.
So tell him to quit bragging. Great point.
Yeah.
Well, would you ever? Have they tested you yet?
Me, I need to be tested. Yeah.
So your relation who is a diabetic has not blood tested you yet?
Well, I didn't even know. Just one day, my mother's like, yeah, because your dad takes, all these pills in the morning. I'm like, for what? And then she starts listing all the shit that I never knew he had problems with. I knew he had cholesterol issues. It makes sense he had blood pressure issues. And then she said it in Hebrew, and I was like, I don't understand that one. And she's like, I think it's diabetes.
Oh,
yeah, but the thing is she says she thinks, so now I'm
See,
not sure.
That's what I don't get, because diabetics love finding other diabetics. There's nothing we love better than, you got 200 blood sugar. Guess what? You're fucking diabetic. Misery loves company. It's so true. I mean, because I was not diabetic for a very long time.
Did you know that you were prone?
Only because I'm adopted. And so we were doing research to try and find my birth mom, and it was in the records. And we finally found her. And it was really cool. And then like a year later, we go to meet her. Right. And I swear to God, I'm really thirsty. I'm getting headaches. Remember this?
I do.
We went down to New Orleans.
If you don't remember this, that would be so weird.
Went down to New Orleans to meet them.
I do remember.
And she picks right up on it. And she goes, come over here. Let me test you. And sure as shit, bang. Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Rung the bell. I had like 220 blood sugar. She was like, you are diabetic.
Was it weird when she went, yay?
Pretty much. Well, no, that's what I found out because her husband said, she loves finding other diabetics. They love it.
So that's
So wait, that's how you check for diabetes? Can you test me?
I don't have my sticker with me, but
you
normally I could.
You would be able to just stick me, see how, and so it's just about how.
Depending on how long you ate.
Wow.
But your blood a normal person should never be above, I think it's 120.
121 is hers.
Yeah.
121, really?
121, see?
No.
They would say borderline with 121.
I have a doctor's appointment in May, so I'll report back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do.
Does your mom say to you, I gave you up for a reason?
It was obvious. It was very obvious. Okay. She's only 14 years older than me. Yeah, it actually turned out to be one of those, nice kind of story. Yeah,
She's very sweet.
And my father was like, this gets interesting. My father was a Rolling Stone. Not in the band, but he was just one of those.
He loved the magazine.
Yeah, so he was, I guess, 7. He was a senior. He was
7?
He was 17, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He was younger man.
His girlfriend had gone to Europe for a few weeks. And during that time,
to play.
He had sex with my mother and got her pregnant.
Right.
Then 6 months after that, he got his girlfriend pregnant.
He didn't know it'd build up so quick.
So I have a brother. I have a biological half brother who's 6 months younger than me.
Okay.
So, which is kind of.
Have you met him?
Well, we talked on the phone. He that side of the family's a little rough. I think I sent him because the guy who his dad, my dad, he let out on them altogether. He married her, but then he just left.
What was your dad's name?
So he had a lot of resentment. And then to find out that, like, on top of the father who let out on them, he also fucked someone else and had another kid that you never even knew about. Right. So it was like me coming out of the woodworks for him wasn't good.
I get you. Is it odd? Do you think your stepbrother found it odd that you said half brother? The day we meet, I'm going to stick you and test your blood. This could be very good for you and me.
Yeah, because then maybe I could find that you're diabetic.
I could see that being too much.
But that was father's side, so probably wouldn't happen.
Okay.
All right, we want to take a moment to talk about Death Wish Coffee. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor and get over to deathwishcoffee.com. And there you can buy the strongest coffee known to man without a prescription.
The world's strongest coffee ever.
Yes, as proudly displayed on my wife's sweatshirt over there.
Yes, on my body, on my mug,
yes,
on
it's
my
on my
K
mug.
cups.
Yes, and you'll know them by their telling sign of the skull and crossbones that
It's
tells
so
you
good.
exactly what you're in for. It's that used to be the international symbol for poison, but now it is the symbol for good damn coffee.
It's awesome. Without milk, with milk, you don't really need it because it's strong.
But
it's
not bitter?
Not bitter. So you don't even need milk. You don't even need sugar, but you can add it if you'd like. It's just really, really the perfect, strongest, most awesome coffee.
Become a junkie of Death Wish, just like the Anderson Council. And
we got them hooked.
again, deathwishcoffee.com. Thank you very much.
Enjoy it.
I want to take this time to mention to you www.audibletrial.com/thatmanonfatman. That's right, www.audibletrial.com/thatmanonfatman. That's one word, conjunctified. Go there, sign up for your free 30-day free trial. Sign up, get a free book, a free audiobook, because you don't have to go through no tedious reading. You don't have to turn no fucking pages. You don't have to do any of that bullshit. You get in your car, you put on your headphones, and you are listening to a book. You're taking a magical journey into a fictitious land. You're expanding your mind, all when you're stuck in traffic. Fucking amazing. Audiobooks. These are the wave of the future. And you can get in for free for 30 days. A free trial. And when you get your free trial, you can download a copy of Tough Shit by our Savior, Kevin Smith. That's right. Our Lord and Savior, Kevin Smith, has left words for us to follow in our lives. And we can get it for free just by signing up to audibletrial.com/thatmanonfatman. That's right. audibletrial.com/thatmanonfatman. Thank you. Please sign up. You'll be very happy you did.
Can I point out something totally different really quick? How hot is your wife?
Totally hot.
What is going on?
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're saying about me? You're so sweet.
So you're just sitting there oogling my wife. Is that what's going on here?
I was going to
pretty
say
hot.
hot as fuck. I didn't know if it was my place.
You guys are super
I'm a lucky
nice.
guy. I agree.
This is like the best place ever.
Oh, I'm not done. I mean smoking.
Oh, you want to hear something even better?
Yeah.
She's a total out of the closet bisexual, too.
Oh, she could cheat on you at any moment. Just kidding.
Do you want to take a trip to Europe? Where was it?
This is so funny. Only like straight guys would be like, you know what's great? She doesn't care.
Oh, that's okay, because I'm not straight. I'm bisexual also.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun.
We're both openly bi.
We're both bi.
That's so fun. But does that apply at all once you're together?
Like, do you guys?
Well, it can or it can't.
Yeah, I
It's,
can.
Oh, so
Yeah, I
do you
can.
guys have an open
Yes,
marriage?
we do.
Oh,
I think
then
hers
how
is more
fun is
open.
that?
And this is the first time we've actually
You
ever
know,
said
this
it on
is-
a recording. I
I
might
need
have
to
to
bring this
clip it out.
Oh.
Well, we're
Keith, you want to hear something fun?
that we're recording it also, and you guys can email me.
But no, seriously, this is the first time this has ever come up.
Well, no, I mean, we
On
talk
the
about
show.
bisexual before, but no one's ever asked us
Asked us
the
about the
obvious,
open
hey, you
thing.
guys open?
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
'cause
like,
people-
why would you be excited about being bisexual when you're in a monogamous relationship?
Right, like how are you taking care of
it doesn't make you any
that?
less
Or,
bisexual
yeah.
if you're in a monogamous relationship.
Oh, then
Yes, but you
then
would-
I'm bisexual too.
Hey!
Why not? Me and my wife were just monogamous. But God,
Well, I mean,
the things I do.
isn't it about like where you've been and who you're turned on by? And
You
what
tell
you
me,
like? I mean, that's what I think. Believe me, I know they're kidding. I've heard their show.
Yeah, we pretty much know.
When's the last? Who's the last person to? Do you say experiment? Who's the last person to go out and enjoy life?
Wow.
Well, we were just on a date last night
We
with
were
another
just on a
couple,
date
so
last night.
I mean, you could say we're.
Yeah, we were just on a date.
But
last
actually, we
night.
didn't go. It didn't go there yet. It was just a date.
It was just a
They were-
date.
they
The
were
swapping
really, really
didn't
nice.
happen.
No,
No,
they were-
oh, we hate that shit.
But
oh,
Yeah.
the word swapping, like what's the?
we hate all the fucking 70s.
What word do I use?
Swinging, swap.
What do I use though?
Well, isn't it an open relationship?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you need,
exactly,
You
yeah.
need to
Dating.
teach people what to say because they don't know
Yeah.
what to say.
Did you guys
You teach
get?
them what to say.
Did you guys get open dating?
Yeah.
Not yet, though.
We didn't do any. We didn't have
Last
sex.
night we did not have sex with another couple.
Right.
We
hung
just
out.
went out and had the dinner.
Because sometimes the biological stuff goes on.
I can't believe
and
we're
you
fucking
can't
talking about this. Oh, yes, that's right. That's
You
right.
can't
It wasn't you, though.
No, it wasn't.
What does
But
that mean? You were on your period?
Yes, I was.
he's always on his period.
That's true.
Always.
Actually, I think it's great that you're open about being bisexual,
Yes.
and then also I think it's great that you just said that on the show, because I think that people are starting to come out about multiple partners or open relationships and dating as a couple. I think that the amount of navigation that you have to do is the same, or like the same kind of navigation, whether it's more or less is up to your relationship.
Right.
But here's the thing. People who are in, let's call them like the regular, I don't know what to call it. Well, people who are in monogamous.
I hate
monogamous.
that word.
Monogamous
I hate that
relationships.
word. I hate it.
Why?
What word?
Because I'm the only monogamous one in this fucking room.
The people who are in monogamous relationships feel like they have this predetermined relationship rules, and they end up not talking about rules.
Right.
And
Very
people
true.
who are
That is
in
very true.
open relationships assume that nobody knows what they want out of them unless they speak about it. So there's a lot more truth and there's a lot more
Right.
openness. And also there's a misunderstanding that you guys can't cheat on each other when you absolutely can. And cheating is not necessarily like the act or the pleasure, but it's, that not telling, that not
Yes.
truth.
Not being honest about it.
So I think, as a couple that, people admire, that, people listen to on a regular basis, for them to be open about this is similar to trans people coming out.
Right.
It's similar to, every kind of right and every kind of, making things normal
Right.
when it is normal. But you don't, unless you hear couples like you who are loving, who have children, who work together, who work well
Right.
together. If
And
you
this has
hear
brought
that,
us closer. If
Oh, my
anything.
God.
yeah, and
Fucking fuck marriage therapy. Don't anyone
It's
ever go to
true.
counseling again.
I mean,
go fucking swing.
That's
or
a
whatever
pendulum
you wanna call
swing.
It. Seriously, it's way better than therapy because you're getting more honest. You're having more fun,
And it's dick
So much
therapy.
fun.
I mean,
It's so much
actually,
fun.
when you get into that when you've been married a long time, you see a lot of couples, they let themselves go.
How long have you been together?
1990
years.
is when we first
Okay.
met and started dating. We got married in 94, so we're coming up on 20 years.
Yeah.
Congrats. It's lovely.
Would
It's
you ever have sex with her and she tells about the time she fucked somebody else? Would you do that?
Like while we had sex?
Yeah.
I guess, but that.
Oh, get the fuck out!
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you what
Wait,
just
can
happened.
Can you say that?
Yeah,
again?
I'm not. Is that like as a dirty talk
Well,
or?
dirty talk. So Scott just looks at me like, "What? Would I do what?" I'm like,
Well, I was trying to
Would you do that?
understand what you meant.
And then you go, yeah, that's how you process. What? You fucking weirdo! And then I go, yeah, that. Oh yeah, we do that.
I didn't realize I came off that harsh.
Would
Keith is sensitive.
Yeah, I was saying, would you have sex? Would you two be having sex? And then he'd be, now tell me about the other night with that.
ask
person."
me about.
Yeah, I'm not like a cuckold kind of guy. Yeah,
He
that's
might.
Not even
he-
like that, just
he
like,
might.
what
It
else
might
did he
be
do?
more about like another girl, maybe.
Okay,
Talk about
right.
that.
Okay.
You might say
Well,
that.
you know, I do
But
like
you
dirty
like
talk.
dirty
I don't
talk.
care what the fuck she says. As long as it's dirty, I'll be happy.
But your dick's all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Although we were the couple not too long ago where the woman got positively weird vocally. Like,
Can I just say I am totally amazed that we're talking about this right now.
yeah, I know.
Because we have guests that we've never met you, and now we are talking about our like open
Our
relationship.
most intimate of areas.
This is what happens
How
in
did
this
this
room.
happen?
Yeah.
That
So
is why your show is so good.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're not
Now
on
our
your show.
But the thing is, our show is even going to be better now.
And B,
You sure you don't want this for your show now?
Let me tell you who else would love this. One Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be popping boners from here to
Oh, I
lunchtime.
hope so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Could never do that. Never.
No?
Never. Oh, my God. That'd be like sleeping with, like your sister or like.
Really?
Yeah, he's way too much of a hero.
Oh,
It would be way too weird.
Would
don't
you be
wanna
just
see-
worried that like it's a disappointment because it's too high up or something? It's too much for the senses.
Yeah.
Really?
Or it would be just like.
Yeah, but doesn't
that's
have
I don't want to cross that bridge because then,
Come on, if Kevin hit on you right now,
oh my God,
you could say no.
I would be flattered, but I would say no.
You would say? Would you say no?
I would have to because we're like together. We do it together.
Oh, okay. So,
it's always us together. It's always us together.
Okay.
Maybe us together.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so you might consider it.
I would say no.
That's
but
not
I would
exactly true.
I would say no. But the
I'd
no,
be like, oh my God. And I would say, are you fucking crazy? This is Kevin Smith. What are you doing?
Everything is situational.
It would depend.
Like you were saying before, would you go with this person alone? I mean, we've had those talks. And
but if you,
all those are on the table. But it's situation by situation.
But generally, you guys like to be a couple
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we like to play with other couples. It just makes the playing field that
So
much better.
essentially, she can actually convince you to sleep with Kevin Smith.
I could.
She probably could.
All right. Kevin, he's in.
Hello, guys.
She's such a good producer.
I don't think you'd have to talk Kevin into it that hard.
Kevin is a really good producer.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love
Just a load in your mouth.
She produced like the thing.
What would you?
The thing.
How did you guys know? Did you guys know each other first and then found out your love of Kevin, or vice versa? You had a love of Kevin.
Ooh, good question.
Oh, actually, you know what? Kevin.
We kind of grew.
We met together, and Kevin came out of my friend, Joe, who actually hosted my first podcast with for a couple of years. He was just a fan. He was one of those film kids. And he was like, we got to go see this guy made a movie in South Jersey. He talks like
That's
that.
the way he talks, yeah.
Otherwise,
it'd be ridiculous.
So he put him on our radar very early. So from Clerks, we were fans.
Okay.
Gene and I were already dating. So
right.
Well,
we're practically like brother and sister.
Imagine if one of you didn't like him.
I know. What would happen then?
Didn't happen.
What would happen? I don't even want to think about it. It's murder.
He was speaking
It
our
would
language.
be really bad.
1970. We both worked in convenience stores. Both grew up in Jersey.
We both knew it later. We both know somebody named Amy. I mean, the list goes on.
It's we like to chase things.
Question religion. I mean, the whole thing's a to-do.
Excellent movie, by the way. Excellent. Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy.
I went back and watched that again recently. I was like, wow.
I love
Talk about ahead of its
Morissette.
time.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that one, Chasing Amy, because I liked it a lot when I first watched it. I heard a lot of backlash from the lesbian community after it was up for a little while. So I want to go back and watch it and see from like, maybe I know more. I wonder if, but now it's coming around to not be offensive.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you'll have because
spoiler alert for a Kevin Smith fucking podcast.
It's 10 years old.
For a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
10-year-old movie. But like
it's
the amount of homosexuality that is dealt with in that movie, unlike at the time, but more so male bisexuality is never dealt with. And that's one of my issues.
Well, that was one of the issues with the lesbian community is like you are constantly bringing up female homosexuality in terms of like male pleasure, or she ends up being with the man.
Right.
There's always like a sense of confusion. There's always like, oh, you missed the dick or the dick is missing.
Well,
and that was a big problem.
Well, as someone who's bi, you always hear that you're a transition phase.
Oh,
You're not really bi. You're just gay. You're on your way to gay.
Right.
Listen, I know I've always liked both.
Yeah.
My first sexual experience was with a man, but I still like girls.
Yeah. I mean, bisexual guys have that for sure. Bisexual women are sexualized, and bisexual men are just beaten
demonized.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Demonized.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is. Yeah. It's a shame.
And here's the funny thing.
It's all
we're the same
flesh.
animal.
Yeah.
Male and female. Same fucking animal. Same amount of bisexuality occurs in both sexes. It's just men deny it.
Yeah, but we associate, I think, being gay men or bisexual men or men with men in general as like men being women.
Less than men.
Yeah, but the reason why they're less than men is because they're considered to be women, and women are considered less than men. So there's a whole spectrum of gross shit happening there. Yeah.
I just think men with men is really hot, to tell you the truth. I just do.
That's because I sexualize it.
Are you ready?
It depends.
Can we help her out here?
Now it really depends, really. No.
I can make that noise.
Yeah.
Are we
like that macaroni and cheese thing? Yeah.
Are we excited or nervous about Clerks 3? Be honest.
Excited.
What's funny.
Do you
is
know
that-
who you totally remind me of? But I just have to say something off.
Yes. Who do I look like?
John Favreau.
Yeah, she said that, and I didn't get it, but then...
And I love John Favreau.
No, I get it.
I love John Favreau.
If you love him, then good.
I'm looking
Absolutely.
up a picture.
John
Continue
Favreau.
talking.
You know John Favreau?
The other
Swingers.
guy in Swingers.
Yes.
I never saw Swingers.
Directed
Iron Man?
Iron Man and
You're pretty
the
like
Jungle
rad.
Book movie.
Pretty what? Sorry.
Pretty rad.
Yeah, don't interrupt her when she says that.
It was like.
I didn't know.
It was like
This is podcasting. Interruptions are.
You just
par for the
resemble
course.
him.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
both
But
have
do you
big
get
heads.
You want to know something
He's just
interesting?
sweet.
He also
He's got a sweet
Flushing.
face.
He grew up in Flushing.
He grew up in Pennsylvania, so that's so close.
I think you're brothers. Oh my god.
You grew up in Pennsylvania, Mr.
That's so close
I live
to
down in Flushing. You're a
Is that
Pennsy boy?
From close to Pittsburgh, but all country.
So you're a carpetbagger. You're not real OG.
I don't think I ever proclaimed. And
I grew up in Queens.
right, she grew up in Queens, and we lived together in Flushing.
Gotcha.
He never ever said that.
But by way of Pennsylvania.
I was born in a different place. That is
Pittsburgh?
true. I wasn't born
Bethlehem?
in Hemda's house.
Bethlehem, where were you?
Close to Pittsburgh, southern east, close to Ohio.
West Coast.
Called Somerset County.
She found this bundle and on the porch
Right.
and just brought him in.
It's like, I must date
and just,
this.
I must
She
take
was
this.
very
This is
lazy.
my destiny.
It's a little Moses story, but kind of a little creepier.
So we're going to leave all this open stuff in?
This is so funny.
Okay.
Teach people.
Listen, I don't have a problem with it. The only reason
You
we've ever...
sound ashamed.
No, the only reason we've ever... The only
No, it's just
reason
our
we've ever
kids.
delayed
It's
is the
the
kids.
only
Yeah, we don't want our
thing.
kids to get
The
shit
only
in school.
thing.
Because we know
It's
that
the
our
only
kids'
reason.
friends have listened to the show.
Our kids,
So we don't want them to get like crap just because...
But we're not talking about.
And they got to grow up.
I also think
I
kids,
know.
They're great.
kids should know that
They're
there are
such great
options
kids.
outside of monogamy.
But they're
Our kids know
so.
that. I mean, our kids know
I mean-
we're bi. You know, they've always been
Yeah.
very cool.
And
We
how
let
can
them
you-
watch.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
but
awesome.
Of
man.
course. It's a family affair now.
God, wow, you really broke them too. For a second there, I wasn't sure.
I love you guys so much. Forever and ever.
You guys,
I know. But
Yeah, the
is
truth
what it
serum.
is.
I guess we do need these,
Wow,
these mics,
yes.
these Hain
I'm
mics.
really, yeah.
It's all about the Hain.
This is like truth serum microphone.
I actually do like these mics, but they're $440.
Yeah.
So
oh my God, off the top of your head?
yeah,
You know, like
dude, I'm
he-
into gear. I'm like a
He
gear
was a
guy.
gearhead.
I'll give it to you for $430.
Considering you were giving them.
I just said you look like John Favreau. That's all you give us?
I look like him.
We gave you stickers.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All I
You're
know
not
is-
him, but you look like him.
It just
If
seems,
you-
seems
if
like
you-
you're telling me I have a big fat head. That's all I took from that.
No, he's no.
All right. You ever masturbate to John Favreau? Huh?
Yeah.
Really? You're a liar. You're a liar. When did you masturbate to John Favreau? You've never even mentioned him until yesterday.
Something's got to be a secret, bro. Best day ever, best show ever did. I love this show.
She said John Favreau, dude.
Whatever. Somebody looks like
Yeah,
him.
like John Favreau.
Yeah.
Look how big Keith's head is now.
And
All
now,
right.
now I
Keith,
look
just to
like
make you
you.
feel better, I'll jerk off and think of you.
Yeah.
I just need somebody.
And John
Keith.
Favreau.
You think he's not excited about that?
And John Favreau together. Maybe him and John Favreau
Well,
together.
better than that. Gene and I will have sex tonight, and I'll have her yell your name.
Oh.
John.
Close enough.
I loved you in that movie.
I've seen movies. Again, close enough.
Oh, you're going to yell John Favreau.
Of course. You just got that now?
Yeah, well, I figured it out along
And
the
then
way.
who
but-
else is in that
But
too?
you didn't give him the justice or the
Yeah.
little bit there.
John and the other guy who's in it too. I'll mention his name too. What's his name? The tall guy.
Hey, you said you like any kind of sex talk. What's the difference?
Right.
That's true.
He likes when I'm like out of my ordinary.
Yes. When we get into role play,
That's
Nice.
fun.
let's get dressed up as
John Favreau.
yes. I'll dress as John Favreau tonight.
Oh my God, yes.
Can you dress as Iron Man?
It's John Favreau night.
Take me as Iron Man, sweetie.
And then he goes, no, the other way. You have to direct me.
I'm going to open up my robot.
My robot.
Ew.
No, but
Easy come, easy go.
yeah, but
Thanks.
no. Well, out of context.
We all know, of course, that the great Kevin Smith directed a Flash TV episode. Have you seen it?
Oh my God, no, because it's not out yet.
The Flash TV app? Oh, yes. It's 21, I believe.
Okay.
Have you
so
seen
we're like
Flash?
2 episodes short.
Do you watch?
Are you a Flash guy? You mentioned Batman v Superman recently.
Oh, yeah. That's just like the TV show The Flash on the WB. Batman versus Superman, the #1 movie.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, no.
I didn't see it,
Yeah, time. You didn't miss anything.
but I do want to see Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, she does.
And you've seen it before, and you're willing to see it again with
Deadpool, yes.
Oh, Deadpool, yes.
Look how much you love your wife. You were even willing to see Batman versus Superman again.
I would, but yes, I would go.
I'd rather cut my dick off.
Let's see if he means it.
You would do that for your wife.
Let's
cut
go
my
for
dick
it.
off?
Cut your dick off versus Batman v Superman?
I would not see Batman versus Superman.
I love you so much. I'm
wouldn't-
just going to cut my
dick off.
Right, and she's like, you really should have asked
That's
me
the
first.
ultimate sacrifice.
Because I would have cut your dick off for you.
Oh, sweetheart, I was planning that anyway.
Yeah, that's really the ultimate
It's
O.
better
Henry,
if you
right?
do it.
Yeah. But now, how can I thank you when you cut your dick off? No, I would not see Batman versus Superman again for my wife. I wouldn't do it if it cured her cancer. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, and I love her. I want to be clear in case there was any misunderstanding. I'm still wearing the ring this whole time, and she's not even around. I love her very much, but no, oh hell's no. No, I would give her cancer so I don't have to say. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just saying.
How long married?
Very bad. It's been 3 days, and it's glorious days.
3 glorious days.
Going on 3 years. Knew each other about, 5-6 years.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we're no joke either. So, yeah, I know. Fucking 20, I'm 20 over here, but
Yeah, but look at us. I mean, come on. We're practically falling apart here.
we're already
We're
behind.
hanging on.
We're
hanging
exactly.
on
We're
by
swinging and swapping. It's
Hanging
over. The irony. Here's another. I just got to, because what we've enjoyed for the past 2 years, there's another show called Driving Miss Jenny. A couple girls, Jenny and Noelle, host it. Okay. And they're good friends of ours, and they're
so funny.
Somewhere along, so when we invited them on the show the first time, it was so wonderful because her mom, who's a psycho or some kind of,
not a psycho.
She's a loose cannon. I'll have to edit that.
No, she's just like an overprotective
Yes.
Italian mom.
Well, all right.
Who smokes a lot.
And she's like, oh my God, Noe, if you go over there, they're going to rape you and they're going to, don't give them your social security number. They're probably swingers and they're trying to seduce you. And she told us this and we loved it because we could use we started using the term the Swinging Holdens. And the irony was the whole time they were right.
We were
But it was
trying
a
to get
joke.
their credit card.
Yes, social security number.
It's so funny, though.
Which I always found funny. Like, why
do
would
you
that
do
even
with it?
come up? You know, don't give them your social security as your phone number accidentally. Why would you do it?
Just for legal reasons, we're going to need your social security number.
Yeah, on our podcast.
And sign this, yeah.
And do you swing? Well, we've enjoyed this time together.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't
We've
believe
exposed a lot of
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to end it before we say
right.
anything else.
Let's go have sex.
Awesome.
I'm ready.
Really? Wow, is that where this has been going the whole time?
Well,
let's do it.
Sometimes, well, right now I can't do it biologically. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out. Whatever the fuck you guys were talking about.
Biologically.
But
No,
another
when a
time-
girl gets...
Biologically, you don't have a dick?
No.
You could still do it if you don't have a dick.
Yeah, you have an ass.
Oh my goodness.
You had me at you have a.
I love you. Give me a big kiss.
All right, well, go to my website, johnfavreau.com.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, please tell everybody where they can find y'all.
Oh, please Google Keith and the Girl. We're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're everywhere that podcasting exists. KeithandTheGirl.com is also an easy place to get all of our information. And if we can offer your listeners something.
Yes.
If they want to email us at info@KeithandTheGirl.com with their address, we'll send them stickers if they want. And also, if they want free membership to our premium program, we'll send that to them as well.
Oh.
And the original uncut version of the show.
Yeah, we'll give you like a month of free. We call it a VIP program. It's a premium program where we have all over 2,000 episodes of Keith and the Girl. We have exclusive content behind the paywall, and we'd love to share that with the people listening here. We love you. We want to love you more.
Yes.
We're not anywhere near there. How many shows?
What is it?
Over 2,000, about 2,400.
2,400.
That's so great.
What?
Since
You were
2000
happy with that numbering system. You just went 01, 02, 0.
Thank God we start. Well, we didn't start with numbers at first till about 50 or maybe less.
Closer because I think within a few weeks, people are like, look, you're messing up our iPods. Remember iPods?
Right.
And you need to number it first. And so we started putting a number system.
Yeah. You learn about that too.
It's fun. Well, 2005, nobody knew what the hell to do with podcasting.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. You guys were trailblazing.
Yeah, we're lighting shit on fire.
Well, because we came upon it in like 2008-9. So they've been doing it for 4 years before we even.
But even
they had already figured out numbering.
1, 2, 3. I don't want to make a big deal of it.
Well,
but if you notice, if you look, everybody uses numbers.
It's like
we switched our numbering system.
Oh, yeah?
We went to the seasonal because we think it looks less intimidating. Just because
I hear you.
If someone goes, "Wow, 2,000."
Right.
Where do I start? You know.
And what are you on now? Season 3 or 4?
Season 3.
Season 3, and that's what we should have done.
I know. I like the
but you
season
can
thing.
still
Yeah.
It was Serial.
still
We
do
stole it from Serial, just like everybody else.
I know.
Pardo does that too.
I just don't want it to be, season 1 was 11 years. And then season 2.
Well, we do it annual. That's how we do it with annual.
season.
So our season starts with so this is our 3rd year, so new season. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so
All right.
if we get 50 shows or whatever a year, then that's
Well, cool. Well, you know what? You can go to keithandthegirl.com and only listen to 2 shows. We're okay with that.
how many can they get just without being? What's
I think
the
50
non-archival?
50 or 100. I think we just opened it up to 100.
It's a nice amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because out of like 2,000.
Yeah, I was looking at you. Yeah, there's plenty there.
Just have all of them.
Doing it daily, man. Wow.
It's so much fun.
But if your partner's going out to see Batman versus Superman, you have enough time to see all 2,000. That's a long, long movie.
Yes.
Yeah, you could easily cut a half hour from that.
You can fucking fillet your dick in that time.
So many options.
And as long as it was, I felt like I had seen all the good stuff in the the trailers.
Yeah.
So it was like, what is this?
That's so disappointing.
Yes.
I'm not going.
I don't even like that Superman. That's why I don't even care.
He's a big part.
I just don't like him. I don't like him. He's not Superman.
And his attitude and his stupid glass.
He's got a bad.
Very
No,
weird
I
timing.
like Christopher Reeve. I just don't like that Superman.
They should have brought him back.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
They
Well, they
should
did.
have
What was it?
uncrippled-
Brandon Ralph or whatever his name was.
Yeah, they should have uncrippled him and just got him up and stood him up and just
Yeah, why
did
is
it.
no one doing that?
And make him alive. And
Just make him alive first.
And make him gay.
And make him gay.
Or bi.
Oh my
whatever.
God.
Options.
Clark Kent.
Actually, give us Captain America any day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now that's our common
Yeah, we
goal.
both
That's our
Google
common
him.
goal. Yeah.
We both drool over Cap.
Sex with Kevin Smith or Captain America?
Captain America.
Captain
big
America,
time.
hands down.
Wow.
See, but when
Look
would
at that man.
ever happen?
But what's his name? Chris Evans?
Chris
Yeah,
Evans.
what a specimen.
Look at me acting like I didn't know. I was playing it cool.
He has a picture in the bathroom he jerks off to.
I was playing it so straight. Sorry, guys. Would you rather have sex with Chris Evans? He will not wear the outfit, or Kevin Smith.
Mm.
And
he doesn't have to wear
we
the
prefer he
outfit.
doesn't wear the outfit.
He doesn't
Oh,
have to
okay,
wear his
good.
outfit.
But
More skin
Kevin,
that way.
Kevin will wear any hockey jersey you choose.
Well, since you sweetened the offer.
And you can take it home.
Does he have his jorts on too, or not?
Yeah.
The jorts.
Like, he's got to be comfortable.
Yeah, he has to be in the rare
I
puck
don't
nuts
want this.
jersey.
This can't be like an uncomfortable position for him. Yet.
It has to be puck nuts
The
all the way.
jorts, and then he's got to have the snapback, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have time to talk about
He's
it.
got.
He's not just showing up.
Do you think Jen will be involved?
No, I don't think so. No,
You don't think Jen will be for it?
I don't think she's like that. I don't think she's no. I don't think she's like that. I think he is because he always talks about sucking cock. The guy. He always does. He talks about it all
Really?
the time. Yeah.
He did say
he jokes around, but I think the guy is bisexual. I do.
There was a very interesting tweet that
guy's a
came out.
cocksucker.
That came out.
No, in a
He
good
tickles
way.
the balls while he does it in the good
He
way.
puts his finger in your butt, all that stuff that you like.
Do we have to go there now? Do we have to get that? Do we have to get that detailed?
We had to assume. You're the one who brought up an asshole earlier.
Most
We put it
people
together.
like
Yeah.
Who wants a finger when they can have a whole cock?
Oh, this is so great. I tell you.
And they just killed themselves.
That's so great. I love it so much. I do. It's
The swinging Holdens are found swinging from ropes. Their fucking
No way. I
bedroom.
think this is so great. I can't even tell you how happy I am right now.
Me too.
Awesome.
I'm glad you guys could allow us to
Oh my
open
God.
up.
We just
This is great.
blurted all over the place.
No, this
See,
is
I always anticipated this on a different show.
No, but this is
Out
right.
there.
No, it's just this is right. This feels totally
You knew
right.
it would happen on your show.
Yeah, I
It
guess
would happen on our
did
show.
happen on our show. I
But this
figured it
is
would
like
happen
a
on
safe
someone
place
else's.
because I know enough about
It's
you
almost
guys.
like it though.
Right.
It does not feel like our show. That's probably why it happened. There you go.
Could be.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you guys for being on.
Thank you. This was
Thank
really
you so
fun.
All right, everybody. Keith and the girl.
And maybe next time when you have guests, don't make it all about you. All right, thanks.
I did make it all about us.
That was really fun. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And there you have the super interview with
Yeah.
Keith and the girl.
Wowsies.
Yeah. So there you have it. Another layer of the onion peeled back. Another insight into who we are has been laid bare. And you know what? This is the way.
Bet you didn't think that was going to happen, did you?
Yeah, and I actually, it's good because, like, I feel like there's nothing really left now at this point. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like, everything is out on the table at this point. That was, like, the one thing we kind of kept to ourselves. So,
Yeah.
now it's, who knows? Maybe we'll get more dates now.
That's not how we roll.
Well, it depends. Send pictures.
I know.
Anyway, so there you go. We hope you enjoyed that interview. We had a good time. We had a really good time with
We
them.
did.
They're
very accepting and
very cool.
They're very cool people. Very open to.
Yeah, they're right up our alley.
Yeah, they're very cool. I love you guys.
Yes, and hey, one of them looks like Jon Favreau. So
Oh my God, he so does. And
I don't think he does as much as you do.
I don't
but
know. As soon as I got like locked in on his face and Jon Favreau, I couldn't stop. And you guys already listened to it, but that was so funny. That was so, like, I know I was laughing so hard. I was probably cackling into the microphone, but it was really funny. Funny.
It was a good time.
It was really fun. It's nice being around funny people, talented people.
Yeah. And
That's their job, guys. They do a great podcast.
yeah, it was a real enjoyable time hanging out with them, as you can tell, as you just heard. All right, I'll let you guys sort of recover from that, and
you'll get over it. Just get over it.
oh,
Already.
they're probably
You're already over it.
yeah, they're probably like,
what?
who the fuck cares, you
and
know?
then you're like, who cares? And
or
what-
you're like, what a bunch of scumbags.
like what a piece. No, they don't.
Degenerates.
Why are we degenerates?
I don't
know. No.
Anyway.
Nobody thinks that.
Well, who knows what people think?
And I just
What other people think of us is none of our business.
It's absolutely true.
So, on that note, it's a good time to turn this ship over to our captain for a few moments. That's Ms. Tesdy Groupie with her Tesdy Pick of the Week. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here it comes. That Man on Fat Man presents At Tesdy Groupies. Tell 'em Steve Dave. Pick of the Week.
Hi, and welcome to the TSD Pick of the Week. There are some big events coming soon. As weird as it may seem to say this in this segment, the first one for me is happening this weekend. What? What is she talking about now? Well, to make it short, my soccer team is coming back to play in Barcelona after 4 years. Things work a bit differently with sports here. You know, with these, as one would say, European bullshit things. Let me just say, Pusha Sporting. So to celebrate, let's talk about sports. Because after about 70 picks, they're back. Yes, the Devils, the Awesomeness, our favorite free now spin-off podcast, Uncle Podcaster. Because this week's pick is Packnuts 29, Flow My Tears. It seems that the Devils are done for the season. So they're doing more activities for the season tickets renewals. And the guys imagine Min and Kovalchuk skating arm in arm. There is certainly hockey talk in this episode, but it's between Sandy, Jeff, and Walt. So you know it's gonna be intense and full of laughs, because any interaction between them is always a highlight. When the guys remember a number retirement ceremony, Walt talks about Elias watering up, which he found touching. So he asks everyone about the last time each of them cried. And let's just say Ming's story makes Walt declare, this is the best fucking episode of Packnuts. Walt has never cried, but some movies have made his eyes welled up, and he names one. There's an ad for Kevin's garage sale book, and talks about the future of Packnuts. Walt wants everybody to see a video of bears skating and playing hockey before going to the last bullet point, a steroid scandal in baseball. And of course, the guys talk about juicing up and the effects it could have. So, I hope you re-listen to it, I hope you enjoy it, and yo all the way.
And there you have Miss Tesdy Groupie's Pick of the Week. You can check her out over on the Twitterverse at TESD Groupie, one word. And she's up there. She's a big Tell 'em Steve Dave fan. She also, I believe, hosts the Tesdy Quotes site.
Yes, she does.
Address as well. So check her out at TSD Quotes too, where she provides interesting and anecdotal quotes from the world of Tell 'em Steve Dave, which, for those of you who don't know, is a podcast featuring Brian Johnson, Walter Flanagan, and Brian Q. Quinn. Combination of the Impractical Jokers and the Comic Book Ben.
Yes, and also the Tenderloins.
And, Impractical Jokers, Tenderloins. That's cute. Also, I just want to take a moment, because every one of these shows is someone's first.
Right.
That Man on Fat Man. At the beginning of the show, there's a little Joker impersonation. It's our sort of warning about foul language. That is produced by at the Scooby Doom. And he's an interesting character who also does his own projects and stuff. So check out his stuff at the Scooby Doom.
Very good.
Yes. What were you saying before I cut you off?
I was thinking, is there any Kevin stuff we wanted to talk about? Because I know that the Halloween movie came out.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We have not watched it yet, though.
Yeah.
We bought it, and
so
it's in the queue. We'll probably go watch it right now.
We have no spoilers.
Yeah, we have no spoilers.
Yeah,
but
just go and get it.
I did see some good tweet type reviews from fans who watched it.
Yeah, it's Holidays.
Yeah, Holidays.
Holidays, and he does the Halloween part.
He directs the Halloween part. Apparently, his daughter and Ashley's
in it.
She's awesome. I mean, God, we were just talking about her the other day and how much we miss her.
She probably never thinks about us, but we think about her all the time. Or Ashley, where have you been?
I don't know about that, because she posts stuff on Facebook and she'll like our stuff and stuff.
She's sweet. She's cute, very cute.
Yeah, she's good people.
Adorable.
I think she's going back to Cali too, so who knows? Maybe she'll get her old job back and
going back to Cali.
That would be awesome. You know why that would be awesome? Because I think Kevin can use the help.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing.
He
Extra
needs
hands
to roll those joints up.
Yes, and we also want our Ashley
back.
back.
I know. She was like.
She was just a good egg.
With her.
Yeah,
it just happened with her. Everything. She was, all the dots were always,
in alignment.
In alignment, and the T's were always crossed. Very good.
Yeah, but oh well. So we wish her the best of luck.
Yes.
We're glad to see her in this film. What else is going on? Kevin's doing a bunch of live shows coming up. On the 30th, he'll be in Atlantic City.
Uh-huh.
On the 1st, He will be in
at the Stress Factory.
The Stress Factory. Where is that?
Is it East Brunswick?
I think
Jersey?
it is. Or New Brunswick.
Or New Brunswick.
I think it's New
get
Brunswick.
Them off. I
think it's New Brunswick, but what's the name of the comedy club again?
The Stress Factory.
The Stress Factory.
Yeah.
I mean, there can't be too many of those.
Yeah.
So
that's a big Bob Levy.
Yeah,
Lang.
it's a comedy club. It's
all those guys.
It's a national act kind of club.
Yeah, it's cool.
Classic.
Yep.
So Kevin's doing some dates in this area. Also, Education announced that they're doing a live date. Hang on, I'm actually going to pull the tweet. I want to do him a solid. Yeah, so apparently during a new Education dropped today. So if you want, you can check that out. But apparently I saw the tweet after the fact. Hey, at that Kevin Smith, we forgot to tell people we're doing a live show in Minneapolis on May 16th.
Ah.
Yeah, so.
He didn't share that.
He forgot to say it when they were recording their episode. So for those in Minneapolis, May 16th, you get to see a live Education. I'm jealous.
I am too.
And I sent him a message saying, you're getting closer. There's this whole other coast over here.
I know.
You keep getting warmer. I really want to see a live Education.
I know, me too.
Just because I'd like to meet Andy. I think it would be great to actually meet him in person. I mean, we've had him on the show a bunch of times, but it's not the same.
No, it's not.
So, and that's via Skype. If you're like, how do I have him on the show and you never met him? That's it. Yeah. Anything else I'm missing? I'm trying to think so we can land this bitch and get out of here.
Not that I can think of. I think we're good.
Yeah, so, okay, once again, check out Kev's new film, which just...
And check out Keith
It also
premiered
at a film festival simultaneously, I believe. At Tribeca. It was at Tribeca, that's why. Holidays was.
Holidays was at Tribeca.
So Holidays,
correct.
yeah, it
yes.
debuted there, and you can also get it digitally. I got it on Amazon. I know it's on iTunes, so probably wherever you buy your online media.
And go to at Keith and the Girl.
Check them out if you haven't.
They've got so many episodes, and there's.
Yeah, I mean, if you need a new morning show, if you're sick of whatever it is you're listening to, you can always spin them up because it's an hour a day 5 days a week.
Every day, it's cool.
Yeah, so.
Your new favorite thing.
Yeah, everything's our new favorite thing.
It could be their favorite thing too.
You kind of remind me of what I was like. So during the. See, now I forget what was in our interview and what was in the movie interview.
Oh, I know, because it did overlap.
Yeah, so some of the movie interview I was talking about, like working with the guest and then moving on.
Yeah.
And they thought I was oversensitive.
Yeah, but you're sensitive. That's why you just want people to always feel like you're,
they're part of.
Yeah, and then you're on their side, and you want them to feel. I know.
Yeah,
I know. You can't always be holding hands with everybody.
I'm just a big pussweed.
You are, but we love you.
Yep. Thank you so much for all that love.
Pussweed and all.
And I love you too, baby.
I know. I know.
My incredibly hot wife.
Oh, my God. You know what?
Oh, my God. Is your wife hot or what? What did she say? I can't even remember, but it was something to that effect.
I want to talk about your hot wife or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
And, it's so... Ooh,
and that's all she needed to do. We opened the floodgates.
I know. But, it's so nice, but it's so awkward, too, being...
it's center of attention. Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. Push it away. I don't want it. Get it away. No. Attention. No. Get away. Ooh.
No, but when you're on the spot like that and everyone's looking at you, and to me, I'm just me. Like, I don't know.
You're Miss Me?
No.
You miss me?
No. To me, I'm just me. Like, I don't see this amazing thing. I'm just me.
Gotcha.
Overthink who I am. I don't know. It's very sweet and very nice. Okay, well, just be like that then.
Okay.
Yeah. Say I'm hot and don't even listen to me talk.
Gene, you are so hot.
See, I don't even like talking about it because it's so shallow.
Hey, Gene, did anyone ever tell you you're so hot?
Yes.
I gotta stop playing with this fucking soundboard.
I love it.
Although, I'm pretty sure Keith gave me a shot about it.
What?
About playing sounds and stuff.
He was joking on you?
Yeah, he definitely busted my chops on it.
I can sing with it.
What are you going to do?
Are you going to edit that out, my singing?
No.
Oh, good.
It was so melded to the...
No, it sounded good, too. It sounded like
I wouldn't go that far.
I was harmonizing with Rick Astley.
The
Is it
fire
Astley?
rises.
Like ass? Oh, my God. That was so funny when Keith mentioned Bane.
Yes.
Oh, Bane.
Yeah.
I love Bane.
That's a lovely, lovely voice.
Oh, thank you, Bane. Ooh, can we do this now? That sounds like fun. What are you wearing, Bane? Bane, what are you wearing?
Oh, wait. I don't even know if he has... I don't know if Bane even has an answer for that.
The Excalibur guy. I don't want Merlin.
I was throwing that in there. Here we go.
It doesn't matter who we are.
No, it didn't work. It didn't cut it off.
Doesn't matter what I'm wearing.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what I'm wearing.
Yes.
Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you. Crashing displayed. With no survivors.
I love that one because it sounds like he's taking a poop.
It's really
hang on. So I'll stop and listen to Bane as he pushes out a dude.
Crashing displayed. With no survivors.
He sounds so constipated. Like it's
Crashing displayed. Crashing displayed.
Passing this
Crashing
poop.
displayed.
Crashing this turd. All right. Well, we've obviously devolved into
Crashing
silliness.
this turd.
Ay.
Maybe we'll have to do some dirty talk with Bane next time.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We got. So now everybody in the fucking world knows. But what guy doesn't like dirty talk?
With Bane. Ew. Saying dirty talk.
That's what I want you whispering in my ear during sex.
I don't even know what it means. It's a. I don't know. He's saying spitting and all sorts of like slurping. I don't know what he's doing. What is he saying? But what is he saying really?
Now, Nathrock. We already went through this last week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All I know is if you remove
the
umlaut, the first word is anal.
It's the making.
Yeah, the charm of making.
The charm of making, whatever that means. Please stop me. Please stop playing it.
Now, Nathrock.
Mecca lecca hi,
Mecca hiney ho.
Mecca lecca hi, Mecca Johnny ho. Who was that?
Who's what?
What was his name?
That was
Mecca lecca.
Jambi.
Jambi, that's
named
right.
after a big joint.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, Pee-wee, you're so progressive.
Calm down, Doctor.
Was that Bane?
It would be extremely painful for you.
All right, we got.
Well, I don't know if I want that Bane, but
devolution. All right, folks, you've had to suffer through random sound clips for too long. This is obviously as amateur as you can get.
No, it's funny.
Yes, I'm sure we've really showed our professional quality to Keith and the girl and their audience out there.
Oh, they're fine with it. They love it.
Well, if this is your first show, if you're a Keith and the Girl fan and you followed them in here, we appreciate you coming on board.
Glad you stayed. Very cool.
Yes. Normally this is a pretty Kevin-heavy show, but, we go all over the place.
Yeah.
But we're glad
that... Hemda, was, right on the Kevin...
Yeah.
The Kevin train.
Yeah.
Yeah. She feels the same way about him that we do. We grew up with him.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
like our brother.
I agree. So, thank you for checking us out, and we hope you come back and listen to more shows. Check us out on thatmanonfatman.com. Check us out. We're also at thatmanonfatman on Twitter. Gene is at thatmanproducer. And there you go.
And what's the podcast movie.com.
What's a podcast movie.com.
And at podcast movie.
At podcast movie.
On Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah. And check
those
us
out.
And if you have a little extra cash, maybe you could help us out You can go on.
Yeah, we can always. Donations are always available.
And there's a way of doing it.
I know
on
this sounds
the
so
website.
crass, but
on the website.
we're making a huge movie here, and we could use all the help that anyone wants to throw us.
So just go on the website.
We don't go out there and bang that gavel very regularly.
Because we're going to do it anyway, but if you guys have anything extra, it would really help.
Well, I guess that sort of defeats the purpose if we tell them we're going to do it anyway.
Well, we are. It just, it'll happen.
Their help would...
It'll happen quicker if you help.
Yes.
So whatsthepodcast.com, and then you can donate from there.
Yes. Or you can go to... Actually, I believe the real link is out of thatmanproductions.com.
Oh, okay. So go to thatmanproductions.com, and that way you can help.
Yep.
Cool.
There's probably a link to it on our web on thatman.com anyway.
I don't know. If you want to, you'll find it.
Yes. All right. On a note like that, boy, feels like the whole show just fell apart here at the end.
No, it's fine. No,
All
but they'll
right.
find it at thatmanproductions.com or whatsthepodcast.com.
All right, folks. We hope you've enjoyed visiting with us another week.
Bye, guys.
Until next time, if no one has told you today that you're smart and good, let us be the first to tell you you're smart and good.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Smiling, praying for some faith. Thoughts are drifting through my mind and filling it with fear. Is there something else out there, and just why are we here? Then I see the world will turn, and we must be its guide. Crazy dreams and nonsense schemes, dawn comes, we must reply. Powers from our mother earth, they'll blow us to our knees. While our souls do bind as one, come join us if you please, if you please. Reading moments one by one and smirking like a thief. Sleeping through another night and deepening our peace. Genesis and matter's wake is coming from our sun. Living in this very moment, for this moment's done. But now I see the dawn will come, and we are all its guide. Crazy dreams and nonsense schemes, the Godhead in the skies. Powers from our mother earth, it's all we'll ever be. All our souls do bind as one, come join us if you please, if you please. Join another person's eyes, we worship at our shrine. Bursting flowers into bloom, there's no such thing as time. Powers from our mother earth will blow us to our knees. Twisting, turning, minds are burning, join us if you please. And now I see that I am just beginning its demise. Flashing bits of comic light that vanish from the skies. Powers from our mother earth is all we'll ever be. All our souls do bind as one, come join us if you please, if you please. If you please. If you please.
There he is. It's that man standing over Blood Alley's